What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shadow Nexus. This reading here is going to be for Virgo. Virgo, I don't know why you came out last. Spirit just said, you got this. Anyways, for any of you who are new to my channel, thank you and welcome. And I appreciate and just want to say that much love from my heart to yours, and thank you for all the continued support. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get notifications anytime that I release a new video. All right, and make sure you drop your comments, because the more you interact, the more tailored it is to your energy specifically, and it gets more personal. Okay, so that being said, moving on. This is going to be your Rumi Oracle message for the month of June. And the number 6 is highlighted here. So with the number 6, we're talking about, this is a principle of nurturing. It's caring and harmony. The 6 energy signifies the need for stability. You know what I mean? And it relates to the home. It relates to the family, society, possessions, planetary issues, and concrete tangibles. All right. So speaking of planetary, right? Spirit has had what's on the board here. I call this the board because it's the layout. All right. And this is in all the other reads. So I'm going to go over and talk about this a little bit. Saturn and Mercury came out. So Saturn with 9 and 1 being 10, we're going to reduce that to a 1. Planet Mercury here with the number 15, 5 and 1 is 6. So we highlight 6 again. So, number 6, number 66, number 666 might be very significant. So then we had Pluto come out with the number 22, which is a master number. We leave that the same. Venus with 16, 6 and 1 is 7. Then we have Neptune here with 21, 2 and 1 is 3. And Jupiter came out in the Scorpio reading, 8 and 1 is 9. So you could be a life path 9, 2 as well. Or you could be a life path 6. We have the moon card out here with 14. So 4 and 1 is 5. And then the earth card here with the number 26, which is 8, because 6 and 2 is 8. Okay. So I'm not an astrologist. I don't do astrology right now. I'm still in training for it. However, I am certified as a numerologist. So if you would like to dive deeper as far as the numbers go, after I speak about the number 6 the rest of the way, then any of the other numbers that I presented to you on the board, not me personally, but Spirit has, all this is very significant. So I would definitely check into your astrology chart to see what's going on for your specific birth chart and the current planetary alignments. As for the 6, we're talking, what needs to be achieved right now, because this is a responsibility and service number, right? So, we're talking about selfless service to humanity, being nurturing. Also, protection is the number 6 as well. And we do have protection out here. So maybe some of you might need to do some cleansing, some sealing, and, maybe even some smudging. Things of that sort, cleanse the old energy out with the old and with the new. All right. And then, so, if you see a lot of 6s appearing though, consistently, this is talking about the ability to use the imagination here and the intellect combined to bring about positive outcomes, right? It's when the 6 is always repeatedly telling us to be aware of our thoughts, to balance ourselves, to surrender the worries or concerns about material issues. And, it's with a focus and having that faith in your spirituality to go within yourself and really trust what sits right with you, that ultimate knowing, right? Now, so it's also, this is like an indication that your thoughts are out of balance, could be, or you are focused too much on the material aspects of your life. So, the energies of abundance and prosperity are being deflected and resisted as worry and anxiety cause a barrier to the balance and the harmony of these things flowing in. Resistance is the overthinking mind. So, if you are seeing, 66, that's telling you that you really, with such a heavy sequence, it's asking you to balance your thoughts between heaven and earth and to maintain faith and trust, right? So the angels are asking you to focus on spirit and service, and to know that your material and emotional needs will automatically be met as a result. Okay? All right, so that covers the number 6 right now. So we're going to go ahead and see what your Rumi Oracle message is. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and Rumi, what messages do you have for a Virgo, please? What messages do you have for Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo, please. And you got the lover and the beloved. The lover and the beloved. With the number 35, which is an 8. Because 5 and 3 is 8. The lover and the beloved. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Rumi. It is not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me, to want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab a hold of you, drawing you into me and never letting you be apart from me again. There is so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each gazing at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care where you and I once were you and I. For instead, we will be one. Would you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? O sweet beloved, the divine, the great beloved, has a passionate desire for you, to love you, to touch you, to make the divine presence known to you in that moment, in this moment, and all other moments, so that you will cease to fear the darkness. Take delight in all of life and become mesmerized by the beauty of love in its endless emanations. But how we resist love at first. Oh, yes. We have been burned before, have we not? Abandoned, betrayed, so painfully disappointed, cast aside, and have suffered at the hands of some unworthy lover. Can this great divine love affair be tarred with the same brush, with the same bitter expectations that keep the heart closed? You are too beautiful to be hidden away behind a bitter and gated heart. That is unworthy of you. So then, can you allow the great beloved to reach for you, to receive that sacred touch every day, to be spoken to with words of love, to receive? You who give of yourself, can you recognize the beloved wishes to give to you too? I heard something fall. That must have been a confirmation. These need not be mutually exclusive happenings. Come now, deep down, you know the genius of the divine is such that in being received, much is given. You shall not be selfish in letting yourself be seen and loved. Allow it, rejoice in it. Take delight in allowing yourself to receive life, and let the world, let the world, yourself to receive life, and let the world soak up the ardent glow of your sensual surrender into the great beloved's embrace. This oracle brings you a message. Something has to change in your physical world. You are in need of more sustenance, more love, more connection, and more nourishment that touches your body and soul and brings them into deeper oneness with each other, with life, with love. Dare you open up and allow that love in? The great beloved has desired this to be so. Will you heed that holy desire? Would you allow the love in? Then say yes. If you find this difficult, now is the time to gently, carefully tend to the walls you once placed between yourself and life, walls of tentativeness, excessive caution, fear of abandonment and betrayal, doubt of your own lovableness, and doubts based on past pain without substance. You are so much greater than these crumbling walls. They are the stuff that is designed for demolition, not devotion and honoring. Can you begin to unpack the bricks you mistakenly believed were essential to your safety and well being? You are too vast a sea for the small puddle of thought now. The oceanic world of love is your true home, and the sun is beating down upon you in the here and now. It is too hot to gaze at the ocean longingly from afar, or even stand by its edge. Strip off your layers, run to the ocean and dive in. This oracle brings you special guidance. An offer or opportunity is on its way to you, or has recently been presented. It may be an idea you have been nurturing, or one presented to you by another person. Sit with it. Do you feel exhilaration? Do you feel energy at the thought of saying yes? Then say yes. Allow yourself to receive. There is divine encouragement in taking risks that feel wild and alive to your heart. The following will be your sacred honoring ritual. So take a deep breath through the nose with your eyes closed. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Place your hands in prayer and say, May the Almighty Divine Love and my most beloved brother Rumi bless me with the ability to truly receive in all ways divine abundance and prosperity, being delivered to me now by the grace and mercy of the heavens. May I clear and heal any resistance to receiving life truly, that I may attain my divine destiny and know and receive love truly in all its majesty. So be it. You can rest for as long as feels good. Then you have finished your sacred honoring ritual. Make sure you drop a comment and let me know how this resonates for you, what all it hit, what it's all about, etc., etc. Like to read your comments. I also interact back, and remember, it gets even better. The more you interact, the better it gets. So keep up the high vibe energy. Love yourself always. Don't forget self-care. Always remember to honor your emotions. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, the share button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the next time I drop a video or a reading about whatever it's going to be about. Okay? And on top of that, don't forget that I don't just do readings, I do other things. I have been covering the 4 agreements. I'll be finishing up on this. You can check the playlist. Some of you already know. For the newcomers, check the playlist. Because I got the 4 agreements playlist. Been reading this book. It's by Don Miguel Ruiz, A Practical Guide to Personal Freedom, a Toltec wisdom book. The 4 agreements. I'm about to finish up the last part of this, and then I'll be done with at least that book. Because I was at Barnes & Noble today and discovered that Don Miguel Ruiz had 2 other books that go along with this. So, yeah. As soon as I have the money to do that, I'm going to go get those and continue his series. So, thank you for tuning in. Much love from my heart to yours, and namaste.